Warning, if you don't like gory imagery, click off the video now. This story gets intense. Hello guys, welcome back to another Owen Herbert production. So, we are going to get into the Creepypasta, and we're going to be talking about the Formidable Face. This is a really creepy story, so please click off if you don't feel comfortable. Anyways, let's get into it. Before we begin the story, the reason the smile's all corrupted is because of Lurche. Okay, his mouth so many times. Hey, my name is Aiden, and I'm 14 years old, and I wanted to share something pretty disturbing that I've experienced. I don't know if it's some paranormal crap, but read at your own risk. So, it was a Saturday night when I was feeling pretty bored. I don't do much when I'm bored, so I usually call my friends to play like Call of Duty or something like that. Today, they wanted to play something different. They wanted to play Roblox. Now, I've heard of Roblox before, but I always thought it's for little kids. That's why I never really played it before. But since I've never played Roblox before, I guess I'll give it a shot. So then, I created an account called Johnny OG. I couldn't think of anything better. I was surprised on how good the website looked. I remember thinking, whoa, kids play this? Astonished about how good the website looked like. It encouraged me to play a game even more. So then, me and my friends played a game called Apocalypse Rising. When me and my friends joined the game, it seemed fine for a few minutes, but for some reason, there were hackers everywhere. There were flying cars, teleportation, instant killing, and so on. The experience wasn't enjoyable at all, and it was getting late. So then, I told my friends that this game was getting annoying, and that I'd leave the call. My friends told me it was cool, so I left. I woke up the following morning, and I realized that my mom worked that day, and I was by myself. I thought it would be a good idea to check up on my friends to see how they were doing, and probably try playing a different game on Roblox or something else, but they were offline. I tried calling them, and they didn't answer. I assumed they were just sleeping because they pull all-nighters every day. I found myself scrolling through the game page of Roblox, seeing if I should play a game. Then I stumbled across the avatar editor. I thought it was super cool, the way you could customize, mix and match body parts, change your face, hair and skin color. It reminds me of Legos, which I loved growing up as a kid. I then wanted to change my face, but changed my mind because I thought that the default face was okay and that I should keep it. As I was done customizing my avatar, I clicked discover, but it redirected me to the smile face page. I thought that was kind of weird, but I just assumed it was a glitch. I tried to click discover again, and it went back to the smile face page, except this time something was off, really off. It looked like the face's smile became bigger. So I clicked discover again. It goes back to the smile face page, but now with a more disturbing change to the smile face. The smile grew a lot bigger. Its eyes were beginning to look like it was some creature that was staring into my soul. It had the name Formidable Face. Maybe it was just another glitch. A loud thunder then shook me. I realized that it was thunder storming outside. At that moment, for some reason, I felt fear. The leaves flying and hitting my window, making noises, and the sound of powerful wind outside. I closed my laptop. Soon after, the power ran out. It was dark inside my house, as outside had dark clouds and a grey atmosphere. I felt really uncomfortable from where I was sitting on my bed, because there was a dark spot in the corner of my large room, which I had thought was a shadow. I started laying down, covering myself in my blanket, because I wanted to try and wait, or fall asleep or something. I heard a loud bang coming from my front door. It didn't sound like a gunshot, more of a breaking in type of sound. I got really paranoid. I thought that it couldn't have been my mom, so I quickly reached towards my phone to call 911, but I had no signal. It was quiet for a few minutes. Then I heard noises in the kitchen. The kitchen is right next to the hallway from where my room is at, and the thought of someone breaking into my house is circling through my mind as a panic. These noises sound like they were cabinet opening and door opening, almost like someone was in my kitchen looking for something or someone. I stayed in my bed, hiding under my blankets. I then heard really loud bangs coming from my door. It was like someone, and a sadistic laugh. I froze in fear. I couldn't move. I thought, this is it. This is really happening. I'm about to get murdered. The bang on my door kept repeating, and each time they sounded like they got stronger and louder. My door started to crack. I thought that this would be time to find a good hiding spot. I got out of my bed and headed towards my closet. I couldn't help but scream, "What the hell do you want from me?" to the thing behind my door. The thing replied, "Your eyeballs." The creature's voice was very horrifying and loud. Then the creature started laughing, like it was making fun of me, trying to get away. The force, it was so powerful that my door was beginning to crack open. I tried walking to my closet, but then I started feeling dizzy. Almost every step I took, I was on the risk of collapsing onto the floor as I slowly walked towards the closet. The bangs on my door get louder. He's getting closer. The laughs were getting more constant, almost like it was laughing at me for trying to get away. As soon as I opened my closet door, I stumbled down and passed out. I remember having a slight dream through. No, I was running down an endless void while trying to get away from the loud bangs that thing was making. Halfway through the dream, it cuts to pitch black and silence. I then see my friends with carved out faces and blood was everywhere. Then it cuts into the image of the Formidable Face. It stares at me with its smile. I woke up on my bed, feeling pretty sick. I can hear my mom walking into my bedroom, and then she opened the door. It was really strange because the door wasn't damaged like before. She told me that dinner was ready and that she would be waiting for me at the table. I told her I was feeling sick. She said alright and left. I was laying there in pure silence. It all felt so real. I didn't know what to believe. Was it a dream or not? After this whole incident happened, I decided to delete Roblox. I just didn't feel like playing after what happened. It's just weird. Another thing that's weird is that a few days passed by and I still haven't heard anything about my friends. They're missing my calls, my texts, and I barely see them in real life as well. I'm starting to think that they don't want to be my friends anymore. Or maybe something happened to them. After some time, I kept hearing loud noises under my bed, so I went to look under it and found a little black square that was emitting some low beeping sounds. I'm not sure if it was of plastic or metal, but I didn't pay attention to it. My mum returned home. I showed her the little black square. She looked very worried. She told me that she was pretty sure it was a tracker, so she just broke it and threw it away. It's been weeks and I haven't heard anything from my friends. Nothing. They are officially missing from what I've heard, and the police are investigating on where they went. The craziest part is that they want to question me next week. I told my mother that I didn't know anything that was going on, but she accepted the request from the investigators. I don't know what to say to them. If I tell them about the thing, that what happened with my dream, they'll think I'm crazy. And then, that's where I find something in my backpack. It was a little piece of ripped out paper that looked old. The paper read, "I'm always watching," with a drawn picture of a disturbing smile face.